name is Twiggy and this is my first go at an ASMR whisper video. I've used these videos myself for quite a while, find them really relaxing and a nice way to chill out and get that tingly feeling at the end of the day. So I'm going to start with the sort of traditional jewellery collection video. This is not my whole jewellery collection, I have probably much too much jewellery. But this is just a little bit, so I keep it in this wee box. This is from a store that I used to work at. Always sold lovely perfumes and things like that, and we give everyone a gift box, and they're really perfect to keep all your jewellery in. They have this lovely texture on the top of the box like this, like a ridgy texture. And you can hear that I don't keep everything very neatly in there. Because I'm not a neat person. Okay. So I think the first thing that I will show you is this. My mum and dad brought this back from Venice for me about 6 or 7 years ago. So it's starting to wear out a little, but I love it. It is Murano glass. It's really smooth. I wear it with everything. It does have a emotional connection for me, in that mum and dad bought it for me, but it's also a very tactile thing, so I can wear it with everything, and you know, I just poke myself in the eye a little, hey? Yeah, it's a lovely soft feeling piece that I love to wear. Let me show you some others. This, in comparison, is a really new thing. My boyfriend's mommy brought this back for me from the south of France. These are little shells. And they're all different colours. The blue, the purple, and the pink. The orange, the yellow, and the green as well. They're such a lovely little piece. It goes with heaps because I mainly wear black, even though I'm not today. I kind of like that when I'm wearing it I can click it and it feels nice. I'm really pleased that I have this, and she gives very thoughtful presents. And there's a bunch of random other stuff in here as well, such as hairpins that I bought for a wedding, which actually do not fit in my hair. I tried to leave them all with my sister, but apparently did not manage to. I'm not even sure that these make an interesting noise. I should probably take them out. Well, they do, they glingle. They glingle a little. This is a little cup that I got for graduation present from my mom. I graduated in Edinburgh, and after my graduation we went for a lovely dinner and quite a few glasses of fizzy wine, and my mom bought me this lovely little leather cup with old Swarovski crystals on it from a store in Edinburgh, which, if you happen to know Edinburgh, it's a store called Covet, you should go there. It's really nice jewellery and accessories. And I love the way this feels. Because it's so bumpy. Little squares. I also love that it goes with everything. And that it's really soft to the inside. There's a leather. A really soft suede leather, which feels great next to my skin. Much like all of this, this is the stuff that I wear regularly, so this is all stuff that I think goes with everything. You may not, but I think it's beautiful. Even the little, see the little snap fastener? It has little crystals on as well. And it just snaps closed in a really satisfying way, which I enjoy. Anyway, the other thing I found in here, which shouldn't really be in here, this is just some buttons from a shirt that I bought when I was last at home in Scotland. I haven't even looked at them. You know, they always give you replacement buttons. And I always lose them. Yeah. When I was last at home, I bought this really pretty shirt. And these go with that. They're brass. So there's still a few more things in here to have a wee look at. I want to save this for last. This is my favourite. I'll do this one next because this one is quite different to the others. Oh, that's nice, hey? This is a very beautiful silver pendant. I will show you this properly because it is really beautiful. I'm not sure if my camera is sophisticated enough to be focusing on that for you, but it's very beautiful. This is, you can see it's a little Viking ship, and it's silver. Now these are actually an arts and crafts movement era jewellery manufacturer called Iona Ware, from Iona in Scotland, I believe. It's sterling silver. Again, I wear it a lot. I bought it in an antiques fair. I think it was my 17th birthday. My auntie gave me £50 and I took it to the antiques fair and I found this. And I've worn it very frequently ever since. I love the thickness of the chain. Most silver chains are just a single, but this one is twisted. It's very pretty. And it feels really nice to wear all day. I also love to play with it. I'm someone who's always playing with my jewellery, so I will play with it, touch it, usually put it in my mouth and chew it as well. It's a really soft feeling piece. Within the box there's another little box which this stays in so that it doesn't get tangled or damaged. That's the noise you heard to start with. Was it coming out of its box? So it sits right in here. Oh, no. Sits right in its little box, nice and careful. Nice and neat. Within my jewellery box that has its own specialty box. Oh, I kind of showed you this one in the wrong order. This one goes with the first piece that we talked about. This is Murano glass from Venice as well. As you can see, it's a matching piece. But my parents actually didn't buy this. My baby sister went on a trip to Venice some years later actually, and she bought this. I really love it. It matches the other piece. It's a bangle. There we go, I'll show you. Yeah, so you can see how they actually match one another. That's very beautiful too. So I love inside these. You can see the silver has the little cracks in it, just through that, and then the black glass behind it. So it's really elegant and beautiful. You can wear it with just jeans and a top, but you can wear it out in the evening with a nice dress. My sister has really great taste. So there's just a few more pieces I'd like to show you. So we've just looked at some of my favourite pieces that I've had for a very long time. This is actually something that's really new. I'll have to take off my bangle that I wear all the time to show you this. I'll show you the jewellery I wear every day at the end. This is a bangle that my sister bought me when I was last at home visiting. It is a BCBG Max Zero bangle, and just like a lot of the other things, now I come to think of it, it has tiny little blings on there. A really nice sort of texture. It's a really slim band, which suits me because I have bony wrists. There's more hair grips in here. I thought I gave them all away. This is a proper comb. Guess what? I don't know how to put that in my hair either. But it does make a really fun noise. This just came from a store in Canberra. This is not precious, but I really love it. You can see it's got all the blings there. I think it's kind of 20s in style. It could be really elegant if you knew how to wear it, which I do not. But it does make a lovely noise, which is extremely soothing to me. Anyway, it's really nice to have you all listen to me talk about my things. Yeah, I've always really enjoyed making these videos, but watching these videos. I didn't realise it would also be really relaxing to make one. It was really fun. I just have two more necklaces in here to show you. So I'll start with this one. So I'm not exactly sure what stone this is. It's a turquoisey colour of stone. My parents brought it back for my birthday from Turkey. It feels cold when you first put it on, which I really like. It's very, very fun to play with and to wear. It has these lovely little ambery orange colour stones. There's lots of different textures. There's the wee little ones, and the medium sized ones, and the really big ones. There's lots of different colours throughout, even though I described it as turquoise. There's dark colours and lighter colours. Heaps of natural variation. I think the clasp may be silver. The clasp likes to fall off, so I had to get this special little tiny chain put on here so that I could make sure the clasp wouldn't escape, because I was always finding it down my jumper. So it's warming up now because I played with it. It's a different texture when it's warmed up. So before I show you my last thing, which is one of my favourite things, I have two more little things that I'll show you. This is something that I just bought before Christmas. And this goes around your neck or around your wrist. See? It's magnetic, which is extremely fun. I think the pink is almost a little tacky, but it's just too cute. So the magnetic clasp is extremely convenient. Pink leather, and it is real leather. It's very soft against your skin. And I feel like you guys would really enjoy wearing this because it's so comfortable, but also so fun to wear and so good for people like me who like to fidget to play with. There it goes. I also have this, which isn't actually even jewellery yet. This I made in my ceramics course about 2 weeks ago. So I made the piece itself about 6 weeks ago. It's just a ring of clay, and then I took pine needles and gum nuts Gum nuts come from gum trees in Australia. There, see this little circle done in there? That comes from pushing a gum nut into the wet clay. I made all of these lovely ridges. You can see the irregularity in the natural materials. It feels lovely. So what I'm going to do is get a leather string, hook it around here so I can wear it. Oh, wear it down here. And then after it was made, it was glazed with a kind of glaze called raku, which is a glaze you do very quickly outside in a clay oven. And it's really cool because once it's gone into the clay oven, it goes into like a garbage can, a bin, stuffed with newspaper and natural materials like pine needles or sawdust or anything that burns real quick, kindling, you know, stringy bark, that kind of thing, and it all goes whew, and you put the lid on, and because there's no oxygen in, the heat builds up a lot, and I don't really quite understand the chemistry, as you can hear, but it causes the glaze to do these beautiful things. So it's almost like an oil and water. And on the back, I left it unglazed, and you can see it's gone black. And it's very rough and porous compared to on the front, where it's all smooth, soft and slidey. So I'm so excited to get this properly finished off so that I can wear it. It feels metallic. It feels soft. It feels really good. And I think that will look really nice with a lot of my clothes. Just with plain things, but I wear a lot of plain things. There's just 2 or 3 more things that I'll show you today. I hope this video isn't too short. I know I always like these videos to be long, and I don't have a timer, so I'm not sure how long I've gone. I think these videos should be nice and long, so you can just relax in a nice comfy position, and just chill out at the end of the day, or the middle, or the beginning of the day, whatever. So hopefully this is long enough to keep you guys going. Anyway, I will show you I guess you've been looking at my ring and my bangle throughout the video. These don't really make a noise, honestly, but they are some of my favourite jewellery. This was actually a gift to my mom from a doctor that she worked for a long time ago. It's solid silver. I must have been wearing this for over 10 years. I got it when I was in the middle of high school, so I think I've been wearing this for about 10 years now. It had a slight mishap, and then it got left at a young man's house, but I managed to save it, which was good because I couldn't find anything that felt just quite so comforting and right on my arm. Oh, excuse me. And this gets complimented a lot. My baby sister bought it for me for Christmas the year before I left for Australia, I think, or maybe the year before that. Again, I think it's marquisite. It's not diamond, although people often ask me if it is. It's extremely classy looking. And I wear it every single day. You can see the divot. I nearly struck my finger up, how silly. You can see the divot in my finger because I do wear it every single day. There's one thing that I've saved to last. I'll just clean up everything else so I can show you that, because it's really my favourite. I didn't really realise till I sat down to do this that all of my jewellery seems to have stories to it. All of the ones that I really like and wear and keep. So this last piece here, I bought while I was in Africa. It's from Ghana. So in certain parts of Ghana, they're well known for making glass beads. And so when I went over with my family, I really wanted to make sure that I got some of those beads because I love jewellery and I'm really interested in design. And this is another piece that you can't help but touch. When you wear it and you touch it, it makes a noise like the rain, which I really like. It looks like it's symmetrical, but when you study it carefully, it actually isn't. So when you look at the middle, because it's that one, and these two are the same, you kind of assume it's symmetrical. Though you can see it's just not quite. It has sort of similarity enough, and it hangs beautifully, but I love the lack of complete symmetry in it. And it reminds me of a really important holiday in my life. I went to Africa to visit my sister, and I went to Africa to get away from a really bad relationship, which I managed to break up from after I got back from Africa. And so I suppose this necklace, as well as being beautiful and really comfortable and fun to touch, is also symbolic to me of a really important part of my life. The other thing you can see about it is see how it's strung on a ribbon now. It was strung on this really sort of rough, organic looking string at first, which I loved, but unfortunately after about 3 or 4 years that disintegrated. But luckily it didn't lose the order of the beads and the order of the necklace. You can hear my boyfriend putting away forks in the background. It makes him a good boyfriend, but kind of rubbish for the old relaxation videos. Yeah, so I managed to put it back together as it was supposed to go. I was really relieved because there's no way I would have been able to start from scratch. I guess I did have photographs of me wearing it, so I could have used those, but it would not have been the same. So that's just a really short video for you guys today, taking you through my jewellery collection, which, well, a small portion of my jewellery collection, but just the most significant little portion. I really hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed making it, a lot more than I thought that I would actually. It's been so relaxing. I'll definitely make some more for you. As I said, this is my first one, so I would love any input that you have on making it better or things that you would like to see or request. Thank you, and I will see you next time.